Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Check what? Check what? Check.
Give now to the running back. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ready up.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Switch. Yellow. Here we go. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Six. Mega. Six.
Pass play coming here. Jumped off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 10 strike. Black 40. Ready, right?
We'll go to the design keeper. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
Watch out, man. 50 series. Ready.
And we get it on the keeper. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
45, right. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready. Ready.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Down. 10 black, red, cycle. Ready.
Pass play now. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Bronk, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First play is the design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Trying to throw this from the gun. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
32.
1st down, play action. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hitting him on the dive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Ready up.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Blue. Red, yellow. 52 blue. Claws red. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
They give it to him again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Ready? 1979 Broncos. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. This one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer.
Their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check white. Ready?
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 30.
He's going to throw this one. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Mega. Here we go. Yellow, 43, black ultra. Set, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. 19.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going play action. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That
one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go street. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go. Shot. Nice. Vikings. 18. Back up. Cut up. Cut up.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up.
Ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll go play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Blue striker. 60 red. Red. Yellow. Check.
They're throwing it. Dump off, caught by his back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Red. Cycle. Down. Field. Black. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Ready. Blue, 32. Right, white. Blaster, 6.
We're going for this. He lofts one deep, center of the field. It connects on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Ready, set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 cycles. Claws red. Drill green. Slide blue. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Set, ready. You 10 black. Hut.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Got it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Rail. Yellow. 33. Yellow.
Hey, we got to switch it up.
Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the grabs their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? 60, check up.
Starting this drive with a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he's going to score a pick 6 for Dallas. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it." Back to the air following that pick 6. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they pick him off again. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
45. Wide.
Tight end going in motion here. He's back to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Another carry for him. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Bronco 80. Go.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 7.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow.
On the give, it's Blue. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
His 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set, ready.
Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Up the middle, Blue. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Cut.
Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Finds his back complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
50, grit, 52 blaster. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Blue, 32.
Motioning the tight end now.
Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go now. 33, yellow.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Caught near the sideline. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they pick him off again. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
10 black. Ready?
He gets the handoff. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
On the double.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
Start the drive with blue. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 45, wide, set.
Blue here from the pistol. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, oh, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
Ready.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Blue striker, set, ready. Yellow, 43, ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Let's go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Forced out to his right. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game? But they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Now, that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a 1st. Working now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
30-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Throwing it again here. quickly here.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
19 Cardinal, 19 Cardinal, twist, Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. That pass is caught by Horton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Got it. Ready?
Penalty hurts him, but they are still going for it here on fourth down.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw for it. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hurry.
Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Looking for a pass on second and short.
The Cowboys 4-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come at them, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a fourth down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Down. Set. Hut.
Blue run into the right. And hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so second and 1 upcoming.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Ready.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On the set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. Hut.
Going with Blue here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's taken down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Got it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Ready.
Who gets it? And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cowboys started celebrating this win a while ago.
First down, Cowboys.
Okay, ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now Blue. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
29-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Hut, hut.
The give here on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
Back to the well again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They give it to him again. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Red. Come on, set. Red.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
19, Pioneers. Tag, Warriors 70, Bravo 80. 7 Pioneers.
Throwing from the gun here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go